What is up, mi gente? I am back at it with another video, and today I'm obviously wearing something a little bit more sexy, as you guys can see, because today is the first sex story for Sexy Thursday Nights. I don't even know what to call this, so if we can come up with a name together, that would be awesome. But here I am. This is a schoolgirl outfit. So since obviously at this time that I'm filming this, the video of my announcement has not come out, but if you have any suggestions, any ideas, if you guys run into a really sexy outfit, it could be a bra, it could be anything, let me know, send me the link. I don't know, whatever you guys decide to do. But if you guys want me to wear a certain outfit, like this is a schoolgirl outfit, I did buy another one so I can wear this one or the other one. The other one's black, but this is what I'm gonna be looking like when I film Sexy Thursday Night Stories. So my name is Marcy. I like to sit down, hit the record button, and do story times, hauls, makeup tutorials, anything you can think of. It is on this channel. Click on my playlist, you will see them all. Let's get started. If you have a sex story that you guys want to send my way, please do so. My email is in the description down below, or also my Instagram is there too. You guys can literally DM me if you guys want to do that. So let's get started. So I felt like since I'm gonna be doing this, I feel like I need to share with you guys how I lost my V card. And it was not romantic, it was not with my boyfriend, because I did not date anyone throughout my high school years. I was a very single bitch, okay? So I will tell you guys how it went down. So I knew this guy, obviously I will not say his name, but I knew this guy from school. We were friends, not close friends, but like we had friends in common, and we would see each other, hey, how are you, da 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 da, whatever. And he is a year older than me, so he had already graduated high school. I had already graduated too. Like it was the summer of my graduation. Okay, so oh my god. So we kind of started talking here and there. Hey, what's up, through Facebook, because you know, Facebook was, back in the day, it was a thing. Like 10 years ago, it was like how people communicated. So we were like, let's hang out, whatever. And it seemed like just like his work schedule and then my living situation, we just could not make it fucking happen. So one day he was like, guess what? I am free. Let me go pick you up. Let's hang out, da da da, let's go watch a movie. I knew what was gonna happen, okay? Like I knew that like going and watching a movie meant something else, okay? So I prepared myself. I was already like taking birth control pills and all that stuff. I was taking it because I was not sexually active, of course, because this is how I lost my V card, but I was taking it because I do suffer from hormones, and in order for me to get my hormones leveled out, I have to take birth control. So I was prepared for that, okay? And he picks me up and we're just talking, we're hanging out, we go to his place, he turns on the TV, we pick out a movie, we pick, obviously he lets me pick, so I pick a horror movie because I'm a horror, you know, horror movie baby. That's what I am. Like if I had to pick between action and horror, I'm gonna pick horror. Now, if you tell me between comedy and horror, I'm gonna be stuck in the middle because I love both. I love to have a good laugh and I look to be scared. Like I feel like I'm about to pee my pants or something. So, so we're hanging out, we're talking, we're watching the movie. 10 minutes in the movie, we start making out, we start touching each other and all that stuff, and right away I go and do a blowjob, okay? Which I would like to call that a conference, because you know, it's between two people, and then one sitting down, and the other one is, you know, giving head. So I started off right away conference, okay, and then we went back to kissing and all that stuff, and then we went to level, like we had skipped level 1, level 2, and now we were at level 3. It was awesome, great. Thankfully, he had a kid, so he had condoms, so I was like, thank God, because I obviously was not ready in that part, but I was on birth control and all that stuff, so I tried to make sure that, you know, I wasn't gonna get pregnant, because I didn't want to be a mama at 18 or 19. I don't remember how old I was. This is how bad I am. Like, I don't remember how old I was. I think I was 19. I think I was 19, because I was a year behind in school. It's a whole different story. I will tell you guys that later, but I believe I was 19. So then we, you know, he finishes, I finish, and we go back to just watching the movie. By that time, 20 minutes have passed of the movie, or maybe more, and we, I guess, didn't want to stop, so we then go for round 2, literally 5 minutes in. So we go in for round 2, and we do everything all over again, conference, level 1, level 2, level 3, and then we get to level 4. So when I lost my B card, not only did I lose my virginity in my front, but I lost my virginity on the back. And did I like it? It was fun. It was good. I just was, how can I put it? I was scared, because he didn't have, like, he doesn't have, because he's still alive now, he doesn't have like a big dick, but it was thick, if you know what I mean. So I was a little scared that he may rip something in there, but nothing happened. 20 minutes in, and we're done. And then literally like 40 minutes have passed of the movie, maybe more. The movie's literally about to end at this point, and we kind of just cuddle, we kind of just lay in bed, and we give each other a few kisses, and then he then tells me, like, hey, do you want to come to the club with me? And here in the United States, it's not like European, where like you can be literally like 14, 15 years old and going to the club. Here it's like super strict. I didn't have an ID, I didn't have a car at that time, so I was like, I can't go, I don't have an ID, and also I was only 19. So usually at clubs, certain clubs do let you in here at 16 and up, but at that time that wasn't a thing. I felt like it was just not a thing. It was like you had to be like 21 or at least 20 to get into a club, and I believe he was 19, but I think he used a fake ID to get in. And he was like, you don't even have a fake ID. I was like, mm-mm. And he was like, damn it, because I guess he like wanted to like go for round 3. You know, wanted to hit the club, get drunk, you know, get a little tipsy, and then, you know, go back to his place and go for round 3, round 4 maybe, who knows. But I was like, I'm sorry, I can't go. Honestly, I didn't want to go. Like, it wasn't because the sex was bad, it was just because like I knew this guy, like right, like I knew him, I knew who he was, and that's how like I was just like, oh man, like I don't, like at that time in my life, I did not want to date. I didn't want to be in a serious relationship. I didn't want to be with anyone. I kind of just wanted to be myself. I wanted to find myself. So that's why throughout my whole half of middle school, all of high school, I was single, because I was like, how can I be in a relationship when I don't even know who am I? Like, who the fuck am I? Like, you know, so I made the choice to not date anyone, to not be with anyone, and I felt like it was the best decision for me. I loved it. I think me being single for that long period of time, because I didn't have a serious boyfriend until my ex came, not my ex-husband, but my ex came, and I mean, that wasn't even a serious relationship. It was just not one for me. Like, I'm not a girl who likes things to get serious. So that's why when I got married, a lot of people were like, what? And I even said that to myself, like the day of my wedding, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Because this is not me. It's not that I don't like commitment. I love commitment. I love when you have that trust with somebody and you can move in together and you can get married and you can have a kid. Like, that's so beautiful. But for me, it's like it takes a lot of me to trust you. And then once I trust you, I'm just like, in my head, I start to think of all the bad things that could go wrong. And it's not because, and people do tell me like, oh, it's your daddy issues. It's not my daddy issues. It's just, this is who I am. I feel like I've had many people in my life who have hurt me. I'm not talking about just relationship, but like in general, like I've had friends who have used me. I have had family members who have used me. I have had boyfriends that I felt like I was used. I've had guys literally date me and then like they'll be like a week, like that's a whole different story. I had dated a guy once who literally we dated for like maybe a week and then he was like, I'm also kind of seeing this other girl, and I was like, wait a minute, like that's a whole different story to tell you guys because that one's is just a hot mess. But we did keep in contact after. Obviously he dropped me home. I, was like, oh my God, I want to do that again. But I didn't want to do it with him again. Like, I feel like with him, it was just one, never again. If it does happen again, cool beans. Like, it wasn't bad. It's just that, like, I'm that type of person. It's like, if I'm not in a relationship with you, I want to fuck you once and then call it a day. Like, I don't want to fuck you again. Like, that's just who I am, okay? We were still friends. We still message each other. And does he know that he like took my virginity? No, I didn't tell him. I was just like, whatever, whatever. He doesn't need to know. He probably will find out now that he watches this, if he does watch this video. But we did then run into each other. Like, so we did communicate, but we never saw each other because we, like, once we finished high school, like, we didn't hang out with the same people. Like, I started hanging out with a whole different crew. He started hanging out with a whole different crew. But we did run into each other at a New Year's Eve party when I was still married, when it was about to be 2020. And it was awesome. It wasn't awkward or anything. I was just like, hey, how are you? And he was like, I was like, I'm married or whatever. And then he was like, you're married? I was like, I know, la la la. And he was like, so who's single in this party? So I was telling him who was single. It was awesome. And like, that's what I like. I don't like it to be weird. It's just like, I don't understand why some people get weird about it, but I don't. Like, I'm just like, hey, what's up? We were having a great time. And like I was trying to help him get a girl, because he probably wanted to get laid. But it was fun. It was a good time. I think I picked the right person to lose my V card because he wasn't like super gentle and he wasn't like rough. Like, he was like right in the middle, average, and he did teach me a few things. And then obviously I will tell you guys more about what happened after like that time happened, because then it took a while for me to like find somebody who I would then have a great sexual relationship with, because I'm very picky. I'm very picky of who I pick to have sex with. I don't have sex with any random person or anything like that. Like, if you come up to me, you're like, oh, I have a house, I have this, like, I need to know how the fuck you got that house. Like, I don't know what it is with guys that they feel like just because you own a home and you have a nice car, you have all this money, like, that maybe it works on other chicks, but for me, I need to know, like, what you're doing to make that money. Like, how are you getting that bread? That's what I want to know. Or do you own a business, multiple business? Like, how is it that you're doing? So, we still keep in contact, like I said, but we don't talk that much. Like, we'll just be like, hey, how are you? You good? Okay, whatever. Like, I did tell him that I was divorcing. So he was like, oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. And I remember when I saw him, so me and my ex-husband, we weren't really we were having issues. But when I ran into this guy, the one that lost my V card, I realized how much sex was, like how sex was. Because me and my ex-husband had very like basic sex, okay? it was boring, it wasn't fun for me, and I eventually just like stopped. Like I just was like not giving him anything, and which is not me. Like I am a very sexual person. Like I love sex. I love it. I think it's awesome. I feel like when you get to that trust with somebody and you are open to be naked and just have sex, like it's a beautiful thing. But with him, it felt like I had to do it because it was a job, and it didn't feel like it was natural for me. And so that's when I realized, when I saw my friend, I was like, oh my God. I remember how fun it was with you, even though it was once. And then like all the memories of like all the other people I had sex with like just came into my head, and I'm just like, holy shit. Like I miss having crazy sex, good crazy sex, you know? And it made me realize that I was not with the person I needed to be. We were two completely different people. And it kind of pushed me to then make it obvious for him that this was not working. Obviously it didn't work, because even when I kicked him out, he was shocked and he did not want to leave. But yeah, so that is it. That is it. I hope you guys like the story. Let me know in the comments down below what outfits you guys want me to wear, because my story is really basic. It wasn't crazy, but like the stories that I have picked out, oh my God, they're all either like funny or like crazy stories of like cheating, getting caught. I have a story where one clothes got on fire. Okay, that's how heated it got up in that room. Okay, so that is it for this video. If you have a sex story, I don't care if it's funny, embarrassing, you got caught cheating or whatever it is, leave me, email me. My email's in the description down below. Please send it the way I sent it on the announcement. I need a name, I need an age, and I need location, and then give me the details of your story, and then tell me in the description how old you were, where you were, use your nickname, use another name for the chick or the guy. And yeah, okay, so I'm excited because I think I'm gonna have a great time filming these videos, like putting on makeup, wearing something sexy, and then, you know, sharing some sex stories with you. So Thursdays are gonna get sexy for us, okay? For me and you. It's gonna get sexy. We're gonna get it's gonna get heated in my room. It's gonna get hot. It's gonna get hot. I'm still fixing my little like background. I don't know if I should, like I looked up dolls, like blow up dolls, and they look so creepy. So I'm like, I don't want a creepy doll. I do not want a creepy doll in my bed. Like it's just, I don't know. And I'm also not gonna buy like a real life doll, because they're like $800, like $7, $8, $9, $1,000. No, I don't need a fake plastic big boobs chick. Okay, I have myself. I have big boobies, and I'm all natural skin, you know, and these are natural. Okay, peace out, take care, see you guys in the next sexy story time video. I don't know what to call these. I need to come up with a name. So peace out, take care, and bye.